got a little reflection on my glasses, but that's absolutely fine. Hello everyone, today is going to be a March TBR pick video and we're going to do something different. I've seen other creators do this, so I'm looking forward to it. I have two Instagram profiles. I'm going to use my bookish account because obviously that makes more sense. I don't have as many followers on my bookish account as I do on my artist tattooist account. However, I think the people who follow me on my bookish account are going to interact a lot more and take part in this than on my artist one. So let's jump straight into the video. I haven't made a cozy little aesthetic drink. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I've already had 2 coffees today, maybe 3. I've just had one, so I'm not going to have one until after I have my lunch, before around 3 o'clock. I'm going into some women's self-defense training today, so I'm going to have a coffee before that happens. I need to remove this setting on my camera because I've got a setting where if I put my hand up, it's going to stop or start the video. Same with pictures or a peace sign, and I keep doing this with my hands and I'm stopping the videos. Poison of choice today is water with a little bit of lemon in it. I have spiced it up a little bit with the lemon. I normally don't have lemon in my water, but little bit of ASMR for you. So we're going to post these things on Instagram now and have a look what happens. I'm going to pick some books of my physical just so I can get through this. Not like I'm gonna get rid of it. I think possibly if there are some books that I read off my physical TBR and they didn't like change my life, I am going to sell them. I'm not going to keep them, just so I can have space for some new ones. But then again, we can just get another bookshelf. Let's pick some books that I really want to read off my physical shelf this year. I am definitely picking that one because I was supposed to be reading this in February and I didn't. So that one, I'm going to grab Hagstone. Let's do 4. And I've got these new ones here as well. Pick this against 6 of Crows. Let's have some cute little short romancy vibe as well. So I'm going to pick actually, I don't know if I can be bothered eating. I can't be bothered eating big books this month. So I might put 6 of Crows and Murakami away, although I do love Murakami and I do want to read that. So maybe if I pick Murakami against something different that I really want to read. What do I really want to read? Or in other words, eat this year. Not this year, this month. Oh my god, what's wrong with my brain? Please help me. Apparently nothing else. Maybe the familiar. Actually, yeah. Okay. Let's take some pickies for people on Instagram. We are going to take some pictures of these. You can see what I'm doing here. We're going to have this together, this, and then these 2. So let's take these, go away, 6 of Crows. Dun dun dun. Next, let's do a little romance moment. Doing not music. I really cannot figure this out, guys. I don't know what is happening. Maybe it's the reason that, not the reason that, maybe these are side effects of having so many coffees. 1,000 boy kisses it's called, isn't it? I do want to read that. At Wits Coast. And then the last set of books we have are these two. And actually I'm excited to read both. So, The City and Its Uncertain Walls. And I do need a poll. I cannot just type this. When the Cranes Fly South. Okay, cute. Right. So we're going to check in a few minutes what people choose. I'm going to tell you about books I read in February and what I thought. Let's do a quick February wrap up. Why cannot use my brain? Coffee's supposed to stimulate it and it's doing the opposite for me today. So let's do it. Actually, February was quiet for me in terms of reading. Books were low in numbers. I read 2 arcs in February and there was just a lot going on, and I'm just going to blame it for the month being shorter than all the other months. But yeah, we are on day number 4 of March, 4th of March day, and I still haven't finished a book. So go figure, running your own business and having to deal with a lot of things, homeschooling and all sorts of things, just life, and then also trying to like take care of yourself, going for walks, going for runs, whatever, thinking of your diet, all this kind of jazz, you know, cleaning the house. Whenever it's a Sunday when I've got a day off, we work Saturdays as we're tattoo artists, those are the busiest days for us. Mondays are always busy because I take kids to jiu-jitsu, one of them, we come back home very late. So Monday's like the first half of the day, I can get some stuff done, but I also have to feed the kids and like, I'm not going to even bore you, but I'm not explaining myself, I just want some time where I can be left alone and read because it's really bothering me. Anyway, in February I read 9 books, which is okay. But in January, I read like so many. But then again, a lot of them were novellas. So anyway, we read Hamnet and then we went to see Hamnet the movie. Absolutely brilliant. Hamnet book was great. The movie was great. Great interpretation. They've obviously missed out on some things, but they couldn't just put it all together. Then we read One Last Stop. I'm going to post this little picture of my wrap up just here so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. We read One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston, which was fantastic. I absolutely loved that book. A cute little sapphic romance, which was just great. I absolutely loved it. There was like paranormal vibes to it because one of the main characters might be a ghost or might not be a ghost. We don't actually know until the end of the book. And it was just heartwarming and beautiful. Very happy ending. Then we did the redo list, which I absolutely loved as well. That was one of the Goodreads challenges, which was Black. I have just turned off the camera again with my hand. I have little patience left and I need to stop doing that. So then we read the redo list by Denise Williams, which was a Goodreads challenge. And it was the Black History Month challenge. And I've actually ticked off another challenge at the same time, which was the Love Month, like Valentine's. Swooning romances or something, love stories. And that book was so warm and it was great. There was spice in it. I don't think, maybe like maximum 2 chilies. It wasn't like deranging, but that was very cute. So she gets broken up with by her ex-boyfriend currently, and that was her very first boyfriend, and she did all the first things with him because they were like loves since school. And then her brother sent his mate over to her to basically like keep her company, and he doesn't want him to like flirt with her or do anything. And I'm just like reading this and I'm like, what? Really? Like, really? You sent your mate over to take care of your sister thinking nothing's gonna happen? Okay. I enjoyed the book though. Things happen, okay, and I enjoyed it. I recommend it. Then I read the ARC, which was actually an ARC audiobook I got from NetGalley, and it was Behind Closed Doors by Shane Rose, and I absolutely loved it. That was the best mafia romance I've read / listened to so far, and I am listening and reading to Bad Bishop at the moment, and I think it might win over this, but I absolutely loved it. And it's a nanny who takes care of a single dad's daughter, and then some characters pop up that were not supposed to be there, and so on and so on. And it was very good, and the narrators are just like killing it. His voice was chef's kiss, mate. I absolutely melted and fainted into my couch as he started talking. So then we read Red Rising, which was a emotional roller coaster. I was not expecting all those things to happen, but they did. I'm not gonna say more. I need a drink because I'm like, Then I read Wuthering Heights, which was absolutely crazy. What the helly? What the helly berry? That's a crazy book. And then I went to see the movie and I was a little bit like, okay. The movie was great for aesthetics, okay? It was not a representation of the book whatsoever. They just kind of took the part of the main female character longing for someone who she's not supposed to be with. And just that, they kind of centered around their love story and about her. They centered it around her and the struggles, love-wise, she's going through. But they've taken it further, more into like nowadays vibe. And I saw someone say that it was basically an aesthetically pleasing Pinterest board movie made by a rich white girl. Yes, sir. I understand that. After seeing the movie now, I get it. Then I read Untamed Heart by Gemma Moore, which was a cowboy small town romance I picked up at the works, and I absolutely loved it. I was in the mood for a cowboy romance, a small town vibe with a cowboy in it, and that has met all my expectations. That has ticked all the boxes. It's basically Elsie Silver. Yeah. It was great. I think there was less spice in it though, but it was good. Very good. Then I read a non-fiction which was Energetic Selling and Marketing, which was basically all about running your own business, having your own business, being self-employed, selling services, products, anything, getting clients. And it was just about the power of attraction and how to apply that against your business and marketing and selling. And that was great. And then we finished off the month literally on the last day of the month with The Tides of Xanthia by Evelyn Breyer. And that was an ARC I have received by the author. And that was absolutely brilliant. That was such a good fantasy. It was actually a romantasy, but it was so good. It was a very strong mixture of Quicksilver, Fourth Wing, apparently also the Zodiac Academy, but I've not read the Zodiac Academy, so I don't really know. But I could very see elements and the vibes of Quicksilver in it and Fourth Wing. And to be honest with you, Brimstone flopped for me very hard. And this was just as good as Quicksilver, if not actually a little bit better. And I loved Quicksilver. So look out for that, because that's coming out on the 16th of April. And it's absolutely going to like bang your life out. It was very good. It was very good. And that was it. That was it for February. And I'm just reading the Unwilling plus one. And that was an ARC, but it is out now, and it's actually on Kindle Unlimited, and it's just a picture here. And it's got very big Navessa Allen and Bryn Weaver vibes, and it's very good. I'm very much enjoying it. Okay, let's check. Pick number 1, The Witch and the Priest, which I knew was going to win. A lot of people want to read this and a lot of people want me to read this. I hope you all speak gibberish because that was it. A lot of people want to read this and a lot of people want me to read this, as in friends, to see what it was like. The Witch and the Priest, number 1. Choice for March. I think I'm going to be buddy reading this with my sister. Pick number 2. The Familiar. Fantastic. Read number 2. This is our second pick for TBR for March. At Wit's End. Okay. Okay. We've got At Wit's End. That is winning over 1,000 boy kisses. When the Cranes Fly South. Fantastic. We are reading this. So we have got our books picked from followers choosing my TBR for March. Now we are just going to add the books that I am definitely reading that are non-negotiables for my March TBR. And those books are, we are definitely going to finish The Unwilling +1. So I'm going to add that, which makes 5 books now for March. We are adding Bad Bishop, which I have started today, and that is my book club pick, so that's going to be on the March TBR also. That makes 6 books. We are going to read also Department of Dark Errands, which is an arc that I'm going to read this month, which makes 7 books. And let's add one more book. I think I know. I think we are adding a book that is going to be a reread, and we are going to film a full vlog on this, and we are rereading Insatiable and the whole Edge of Darkness trilogy. So I think this is the moment, this is the time that we are supposed to reread this, because I don't know what other book to add. I can't think, and I'm sure there's going to be books that I might replace my actual TBR with, or there's some books that maybe I will add after I finish the TBR, but we will see. We'll see how it goes, because February was very slow. So, yeah, we'll have a look. A lot of things are happening, and I've got a lot of video ideas for you and lots of stuff going on. So I'm going to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I can't speak, guys. I need to stop the coffee. Thank you so much for watching. If you have stayed until the end of the video and you have watched it all, I appreciate you so very much, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great week. Love you. Bye.